Okay. Live on Instagram and live on YouTube. So, welcome to this live stream. I'm going to be working on a George Whitefield comic for RefToons. And so this is a quote that's found in a book about Whitefield. So, whoops. Sorry about that. So, it's a book about the life of George Whitefield. I don't remember who it's by. Found it the other day. It was published in 1800s, I believe. So it says, "Works, works. A man get to heaven by works? I would as soon think of climbing to the moon on a rope of sand." So I'm just gonna work on finishing this up today, and you can join me as I work in the studio today. And I just totally lost that. There it is. Alright. So I'm gonna refine. I kind of refined this sketch a little bit the other day when I was working on it. But I'm gonna do a little bit more refining before I go into the finished line art. Hello from Phoenix. Oh, Brian, you're in Phoenix, eh? That sounds nice. Revelation Angel, hope y'all are having a blessed day. Yeah, so far so good. Except I had some weird dreams last night, but good morning, Evan the Reverend. Stephanie's not here. She is homeschooling the kids right now, so it's just me. Sorry. So I need to pull up a photo of homeschooling is the way to go, quite honestly. Yep. For us it works. I can understand some people it doesn't work, and that's fine. I don't think there's a biblical mandate to homeschool. I think the biblical mandate is just to be the primary teacher of scripture to your kids. Let's see here. But for us it works. It also helps that both of us are home all day. So Whitefield. Whoops. Nope. Not the town. I don't want the town of Whitefield. George Whitefield is who I want here. Okay. Whoa. Get my pencil. So I've got too big of a nose on him, I think. I think we're going to change his nose. I think that's how I drew him for the coloring book as well, but we're going to change it to something like that. There we go. That works. Log out. He was cross-eyed or something. He's the cross-eyed preacher. So I've got George Whitefield, his head as the moon, just as kind of a I don't know what you would call it, like a literary device of some sort. I don't know if that's the right terminology. But Whitfield's head as the moon, and he's going to be giving his quote as the moon. I would as soon think of climbing to the moon on a rope of sand, saying that that's just how impossible it is to get to heaven by works. That imagery of a rope made of sand is just a really good visual. You can just imagine the sand just breaking apart in your hand as you try to climb. It's almost like that feeling in a dream when you're running but you're not getting anywhere. That's what it reminds me of. That's not round enough down there. Need to round that out. There we go. Oh, sorry, you just got a big hand and a coffee cup right in the camera. Coffee break. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Cameron's Organic. And I'm not sure which flavor it is. Something about a mountain, I think. But it came in the giant bag. For some reason, I feel like giving him a little bit more detail than I usually do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Whoops, sorry about that. So I have YouTube running as well. And I actually, yeah, that is, forgot that I had YouTube, so I was checking to see if there were any comments. Okay, so and also, since I don't have Stephanie here with me right now, I have the camera pointed at the iPad screen, which is running Instagram, so that I can see what the comments are on my screen over here. I'll probably post this around 3 or 3:30 today. I've found that seems to be a pretty good time when a lot of people start to get online again and see the comics. I think sometimes people don't always see the new tunes that get posted, because I see comments about people not realizing there was a new one or whatnot. I don't know if that has anything to do with like Facebook's algorithm of like what they allow people to see or not see, or Instagram. I don't know. So I've been posting at different times throughout the day. Okay.
Do you want him to come in and just hit buttons for you?
I don't care. I have the camera pointed at this so that I can see it on the screen. So I see the comments. It's not recording, but...
I can have Donovan come in and talk to him about what he needs to do. If you want. We have a big comment right there.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we've got a question for conversation in the chat. Not sure how many people are watching. So if you see that question, Matt Zralin, question for all my brothers and sisters in the chat, and hopefully you too, RefToons. Women pastors, yes or no? If yes, then why? If no, then how do you answer it with grace? I'm genuinely interested in what everyone's thoughts are. That's a good question. It's a big question. I think as far as women pastors, I don't know, I'll see if anyone else answers first. But I think Scripture is pretty clear in 1 Timothy that as far as pastoring and elders go, that is the office reserved for men. In answer to Matt Zeralin's question, yeah, don't bump that.
Or you don't need it on now that he's in.
Well, all you need to do is wave to people if they come up. So we've got my son Donovan here now.
Hello.
Oh, Matthew Ezra. That's okay. He's saying his name.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can send them in if it gets to be.
Okay. Alright, Donovan, say hi to everyone.
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, then don't. You're not feeling well?
No, I think I'm starting to get a little bit of what the girl said.
Oh.
I had a tiny bit of diarrhea.
Okay, we don't need to know that. Nope. Oh.
Trying to wait.
Steve Turn joined and says hi. We're drawing Whitefield today. Whitefield as a moon.
Oh, so that's all the lumps on his face.
Yeah. Yeah. He has really bad acne. Just kidding. Okay, so now I gotta draw this rope here.
Someone just waved. Oh, Matt Serlem said, "Is that the Works quote?"
Yes, it is. Can you see it? So that's the quote that I'm working on. Whitfield's head is the moon, and he's going to be saying the quote. While someone is trying to climb to the moon on a rope of sand.
Oh, I didn't see those. Dad, you should have that cat, instead of scratching it, peeing on it, like kitty litter box or
I'm done.
something. Matt
That's definitely an idea.
Has a thumbs up.
Awesome. There we go. Trying to find the camera. Coffee break. I have a song stuck in my head. What kind of music does everybody listen to? What is your favorite song right now, at the moment? Diamond, do you have a favorite song at the moment?
Not really. Oh, someone just did Hard Eyes. Abel Shadjador. Oh, someone has
Country.
Abel
There's my impression of country.
His awesome brother.
Thank you. So, Evan the Reverend likes country. He likes that
Evan
southern
the
twang.
Reverend says LOL. Oh, that's Evan there and says Zach Brown Band.
Zach Brown Band. Have you heard of them, Donovan?
Nope.
I have. I've heard them. They're pretty good, yeah.
Really
Although
good.
I'm not I don't really care for country that much.
Abel Jador says love from India.
Oh, sorry, my face is getting in the way. I can see the comments on my screen there, Donovan.
Oh,
So
that one.
if you see one that I miss, go ahead. That's fine.
Sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. So we've got one vote for country music.
The waves keep coming.
What other kind of music does people like? Do people like? I used to be really big into ska and everything that went along with that. So but now George Strait, he likes George Strait too.
Oh,
What's wrong with you people? Yes, what is wrong with you people? Country music fans? Just kidding. No. What do I listen to now? I don't. Well, right. The song that's stuck in my head is by Ghost Ship. They're a Christian band. I don't know what kind of music you would describe them as. They're not really rock music. They're not like pop.
it's just music. Oh, two people said stuff up.
Christian hip hop. Shylin. Steve Turn likes Shylin. He's pretty good. Brian says, musically, I went through phases. I think right now I'm kind of between good Orthodox Christian music and old school country. Okay. So what would be good Orthodox Christian music? Like from the Orthodox Church? Like chanting and stuff? We've been listening to the Aquabats for a little bit recently, and they have this song called All My Money. Small O. Small O Orthodox. And we've been having fun with that song. Spend all my money. I can't believe myself. I don't like that hand. Good grief, I'm having trouble today drawing hands.
It looks square.
Yeah. Here, let me just start with the structure of this guy first. Keith and Kristen Getty, Andrew Peterson, Steve Bell, Chris Rice. Very cool. So if I take a look at my iTunes right now, I have Ghost Ship, and then we have Seeds Family Worship, Brave Saint Saturn, Aquabats. Trying to find ones. Oh, Beautiful Eulogy. I like listening to them. Their most recent one, album Worthy, is really good. The Moana soundtrack. Can you tell I have kids?
There's some waves.
Let's see, we got some Supertones, Smiley Kids, some Rush, Beastie Boys, Queen, Five Iron Frenzy, Disciple, Coheed and Cambria, Daft Punk. The list is very, very broad of things that I listen to on occasion.
Dad, do you listen to the Lord of the Rings music?
The Lord of the Rings soundtrack was on there. Yes. Sometimes that's really good music to draw to. So there's the line of action. Okay. Goes into his shoulders, into his arm. He's looking this way. And he's reaching out with this other arm, trying to grab the rope. That looks painful. Maybe we'll have his other arm hidden down in this sand, and he's like kind of reaching up for it. I don't know. I'm terrible at drawing. So we'll go like here. Bring that structure down here. That's two. Okay. His shoulder's gonna be right there. His body's gonna be right there. There we go. We'll do that. Something like that.
Someone just gave a thumbs up.
And I think I'm actually going to shorten this arm because I think it's too long, proportionally. So we'll create there we go. That should be a little better, actually. Excuse me. Oh, Donovan. Slacking on your job.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Keep looking at what you're doing. Don't notice.
That's fine.
I think I'm missing. Someone just waved.
Alright. Now let's get into these finer points here.
Someone says I love your work.
Thank you. This tune should be finished today. I'll probably post it around 3:30 Central Time to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Just check all the RefToons social media. And actually, I need to probably update all of the tunes on the website as well. Did you know RefToons has a website? RefToons.com? Sometimes I forget. So I should probably do some updating today since I've got time. I don't remember the last tune that I put up there. It may have been one of the Watson ones. And I've done a few other ones since then. So I think it's time. This guy's gonna be blonde. I usually draw guys with like brown hair. I think this guy's gonna be blonde. He'll have yellow hair. You know what? Maybe he won't.
Dad, he'll have gray hair.
Gray hair. He should be an older gentleman. Shouldn't he? Turn him into the guy that was in my dream last night. That was creepy. Whew.
What was your dream?
We were like looking for. Mom and I were looking for a red robin. We were driving around at nighttime. We were looking for a red robin to eat at. And we turned down this alleyway, and all of a sudden we weren't in our car anymore. We were just walking, and it was this alleyway full of like, I don't know, carnival vendors and stuff. Except they weren't in trailers. They were in. What were they in? They were like little huts lining this little gravel pathway. And sorry, I was concentrating. So there were these huts lining this pathway, and they all had like these neon signs saying what they were. They're like food places, but they were all closed. There were no lights on except for the neon signs. And so we were walking past them. There was this one where there was like this older gentleman with a fedora. He looked like he was in the 20s, but like his clothes were all tattered and everything, as if he was like homeless or something. And as we passed him, I kind of glanced over and noticed he started following us really slowly, just shuffling behind us really slowly. So then we got to this like larger area. Then we turned a corner, and there was like all these carnival, all kinds of people and everything. And then we heard him shuffling like even faster towards us. Like he was like shuffling really fast towards us, and I turned around and I was like freaked out, and he whispered something to us, and I was getting ready to like kick him in the stomach because I thought he said he was gonna hurt us. And then he said it again, and it was, "They're gonna hurt you." And it freaked me out. So and that's when I woke up, and I woke up like really fast, and I was like, "Oh no, whew, are our doors locked?"
They're gonna hurt you.
Yeah, it freaked me out. Ugh. The things you dream about.
That was creepy.
Yep. That's not the weirdest dream I've had, but
Wait,
it's up there.
I dreamed that there was a polar bear in the backyard.
Oh, it was the front yard.
Oh.
It was all summer. There was like one patch of snow on the grass, and there was just a little polar bear sitting on that patch of snow. And then I woke up.
You must have been reading The Secret Zoo before bed.
No, that didn't even exist back when I had that dream. I was in like high school. So, and then I'll put like little specks of sand in here to make it look like it's a sandy thing. But I'll do that when it comes to the the inks. I'll add more of those. Same with those lines too. Oh, we gotta add our cat here. We've got a cat. Kitty, kitty. Meow. Curious little cat.
Someone waved. Another person waved.
Greetings.
Dad,
Yes.
I have a fun question.
What's that?
What's everyone's favorite video game if they have one?
Oh, yes. That was a fun question. Did everybody hear that? You want to say it louder?
What's your favorite video game if you have a favorite?
My favorite video game is The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, which is what you've been playing recently on your DS.
Yeah. Zelda games are fun.
I like the adventure aspect of it.
Yeah. Oh, someone just someone waved.
Greetings, Polycarp Joseph. Got my son here. He's manning the camera, and he asked a question: if anybody has a favorite video game that they play, what is it?
People keep joining.
I don't really care for this cat's face here.
People keep joining.
There, let's do that.
Meow. So many people I keep having to wave at.
Oh.
Someone just waved that I just waved to.
Oh. Greetings. So then you can say, greetings, map hobbit. We could ask a question. Does anybody have a favorite hymn that they like to sing in church? That's a relevant
Someone just put up a heart.
question. Heart.
Oh.
Oh.
Just
Oh, the. I forget that you can do those things.
only one person's watching now.
Yeah.
It's probably Mom.
No, she's not.
Oh.
I don't think she has Instagram.
Oh.
Might be me, actually. Oh, sweet. I can see the questions here. Pardon me. Whoops, no, I don't want Siri. Stop it.
Barely anyone's answered any questions.
Yeah, they may not even have their sound on, so they may just be watching, just to watch. I know I don't always turn my sound on when I'm passing by videos. And it is a work day, so I'm sure lots of people are at work as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, now I think that I can start this. Actually. Wow, I spelled that wrong. Miwo?
Meow.
Miwo?
Meow.
Save. Sometimes I forget to do that.
You forget to what?
I forget to save. There we go. Alright, now Oh. Forgot I need to.
That looks like all the shadows on it.
Oh yeah. Do that. And I will need to add to this.
People keep joining now.
Oh.
Excuse me. Oh, Burnham podcast. A wave.
Greetings, Burnham Podcast. Just illustrating this George Whitefield quote. And getting ready to ink it now, actually. Ink. It's not actual ink, it's digital, but that's still part of the process. That's what I call it. Adding the black line art.
Oh, Dad, you put a splotch on it? Oh, never mind.
That's just my cursor.
It stayed there for a little bit.
Alright. Well, right now it's time for coffee break. I need to refill my cup here. Oh. Let's get some light in here.
Oh, people are sending a ton of hearts now that you put on coffee break. Oh, someone's laughing.
Oh, Donovan, I see your snow fort
Yeah, it collapsed.
collapsed. That's too
Oh,
bad.
someone put coffee, yay, or something, I don't know.
That's right. Alright, coffee break's over. Get back to work, Paul.
Oh, some more hearts are flying up. I'm surprised no one answered to our questions.
Yeah, that's alright.
I know.
They might not have their sound on.
I know.
Or they may not. Maybe they're secretly watching Instagram in a business meeting and they don't want to type anything back. Or have the sound on.
Yeah, it's weird because, like, I don't know, I was expecting a ton of answers because there's so many people that keep joining.
You're right, yeah.
Oh, I keep accidentally. There's already 5 people watching.
Well, we could ask who's watching from work.
Yeah.
And who's not supposed to be watching from work, but they are.
Oh. Someone said something.
Tell it like it is, Donovan.
I don't get it.
LOL. I think they're talking about the fact that everybody's joining but nobody's
Yeah.
saying anything. Nobody's answering any of our questions.
Yeah. Dad, you should make him green or something.
He's going to be the color of the moon. So yeah.
Or yellow like cheese.
Cheese.
People.
I think I'll probably make him like a teal-ish color. And he'll have like a glow around him too. What kind of school do you have today, Donovan?
Just piano today since I'm feeling sick.
Ah, okay.
That's what Mom said.
Just don't puke all over the keys.
Yeah. Otherwise we'll never be able to get out of the house.
Not those keys.
Someone's laughing or something.
Feed the birds, feed the birds. Tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bird.
Toppings for what? Ice
Toppings.
cream?
Oh, Donovan, don't get me started.
I just did because you just said stuff about it.
So there's that so far. We are adding life to this comic. This is my favorite part of drawing, is adding the inks. I like to go from thick to thin, thin to thick. Give some varied line weight. I think that really helps capture the oops, where's my, there it is. I just lost my brush. Where'd it go?
So,
Oh,
it's with all your paint stuff.
no. I toggled the desktop. Toggled displays. Anything interesting out there, Donovan?
I was just looking at that thing you're making.
Oh. Speaking of making things, I still have a beehive that I need to finish.
Oh, you started making it?
I did.
I had no idea.
It's in the garage. But it's way too cold out.
So that's why every time I come inside from getting, or come outside from getting stuff from the garage, I come out with stings all over me.
Yep.
Oh, Dad, 1 minute and 44 seconds remaining.
Alright. That means our live video is almost up, but I'll be turning it back on just until I'm done with this drawing. So
Stay RefTooned.
oh yes, the puns. It's too much. So yeah, as Donovan said, stay RefTooned, and we will be right back. In
48 seconds.
48 seconds. Actually, I'll end it right now. And then we'll go back on.
Oh, 82 viewers. That's a lot.
When we go back on, you can say, thanks for ref tuning in.
Thanks for ref tuning in.
We're not afraid of puns around here.
Oh, someone just joined. And another. And another. Hello. Oh, someone waved.
Greetings.
And
The
another
real.
person waved.
That's the real Peter Brown, okay? So, in case you get confused.
And there's another person
In
waved.
case there's another person claiming to be Peter Brown,
I don't get it.
we know that this is the real Peter Brown.
I don't get it.
You don't get it.
Oh, another wave. Oh, someone just said, ha ha ha, I'm the real deal. Oh, someone just waved.
I'm the real deal. That's right.
I don't get it.
He's the real Peter Brown. Don't you know?
Oh, is it supposed to be famous or something?
What?
Is it supposed to be famous or something?
I don't know, but he's the real Peter Brown.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's just his name. It's okay, Donovan. We'll get through this. Something you need to know about Donovan is he takes a lot of things very seriously.
And other things not seriously.
And other things not seriously enough. Like pizza.
I take that seriously. It's tasty. I'm getting a ton of waves.
Greetings from the frigid north. Where's everybody tuning in from today? And are you at work, home?
Tuning in.
Where are you ref tuning in from? If you're at work, you better be on a break.
Graham, NC, North Carolina.
Graham, North Carolina. New York, New York. New York.
Home,
South Africa. Oh, very cool.
Gotta love Frank Sinatra. Ha ha ha.
Frank Sinatra. Yes. He's good. I went through a phase where I was listening to a lot of Frank Sinatra. Does everybody go through musical phases where, like, you listen to a certain thing and that's, like, all you listen to for, like, a few months? And then you become really annoying to everyone because that's all you talk about? That's, I went through that a few different times throughout my life. Oh, there was a time when the only thing I would ever listen to was, like, Christian ska. Like Supertones, Five Iron Frenzy, Insiders, and all kinds of other
Someone says, yes,
things.
I know what you mean, brother, and then another person says, oh yeah.
Oh, man. It's amazing how that works. You just latch on to something so much that...
I have a good question.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone on a video game strike? It happens to me when I reach a really hard level in a video game, so I just stop playing that game for a few months until I'm ready to play it again. Hopefully.
Yes. I have. I did that with Ocarina of Time.
Me too.
At the water temple.
Me too. And then just last night I found out that's not the one I'm supposed to be on yet.
Yeah, because you don't even have the horse yet. And you haven't even beat the forest temple.
I just started last night. Someone did hard ice and someone says, I went through a disco phase a couple of years ago.
And is that about the time you turned your name into the real Peter Brown? No, I'm just kidding. The real deal? Or was it Disco Brown? I went through a disco phase when I was in 7th grade. Back in 1997. I went through a disco phase.
Great job helping your dad, Donovan. God bless you.
You can say thank you to
Thank you. Someone says hello.
Hello, Eswin Dixon.
It has 8 O's. I wonder if they got scared when they were typing hello. And they started shaking a lot when they were typing the O.
Ah! He's one of our regulars. Welcome back.
Oh yeah, I also went on strike with a video game on that on Epic Mickey Mouse on our Wii.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
says, how much pressure level does that thing have?
I believe it's like 2048 levels, 2048 levels of pressure sensitivity. I can double check. Oh, never mind. A lot more than that. 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity.
Someone says...
It's the Wacom Pro Pen
Someone says, what are you drawing today?
2, I
brother?
believe. This is George Whitefield's quote. Right here. Here's the quote. I'll let you read it for yourself. As I continue plugging away at this.
As Windixon says, oh wow.
It's nice. I have it set kind of in the medium pressure sensitivity range, I believe. I can double check. So,
Oh, I also thought of another strike I went on.
you went on a strike?
We
How
were
old
gonna
are you?
strike. I went on, the miners' strike. No.
Right here is my current pressure. It's on just kind of medium. Actually, I might turn it up a little more firmer so that I have to push a little harder to get more line weight, because I feel like my lines are getting a little too thick sometimes.
Also, George Whitefield is one of my favorites. Thank you for sharing.
You are most welcome. I'll be posting this one on the RefToons socials later today, probably around 3:30 Central Time. So, I welcome you to share it if you feel so inclined. Share the Whitfield love. I've only drawn him one other time for RefToons, and that was for the RefToons coloring book, or those coloring pages that I did back in October 2018. Yeah, that feels like so long ago, and yet feels like I just did them.
Oh, someone sent up a bunch of hearts. Floating hearts. Ooh.
Floating hearts. All right.
I've gone on a video game strike for pretty much all of my video games. Almost all of them.
Even Super Smash Brothers?
Well, not that one yet. I even did that with Mario Maker.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea why though. Hey Donovan, do you play video games on Wii or PlayStation? I do it on both.
What's your favorite game on the PlayStation?
Oh, pretty much the only games I have is either Minecraft or Lego games. So it's hard to choose between those two, because they're both really fun. I'd say Lego Marvel Superheroes.
I was gonna say that's my favorite one to play on the PS3.
And then on the Wii, I like Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
Yep, that's a good one.
Oh, someone said, "Oh, feline, see what you've done and be broken."
They're talking about the cat.
I know.
Talking to the cat. Whoops, I should probably zoom out while I'm doing that. Sometimes it takes me a while to make a line. There we go. Happy with that one. Erase. And
Oh, someone says there's a Lego Lord of the Rings video game for the Wii, which is awesome. Oh yeah. My Nana has that game. For her Wii U.
yep. And she's got the and she has the Harry Potter ones too.
Oh yeah. Someone says hello.
Greetings. Mutty goes politicky. You guys and your names here on Instagram sometimes make me laugh.
Sorry, I'm talking so much.
Don't be sorry.
I just get bored and then I just start talking.
I know, it's really boring watching me draw.
Not boring.
Yeah, it is.
I like watching it. It's just sometimes I get bored having nothing to do and then I just start talking.
That's right.
And talking and talking.
That's alright. Just keep talking, because otherwise it'll be pretty quiet.
Yeah. I just talk about
We are
randoms.
almost ready for colors.
Is
Can
Mom
you
going to do that?
Believe that? I don't know. She might do the colors.
Ah.
And I don't know if she wants to do the colors live. But after this, I may do some of my freelance work because I saw that I had a message from someone.
So many people
a client.
keep drooning.
What does everyone do for a job? Or for a living?
Don't worry, Donovan, you're talking is keeping the video lively.
The live video lively. I'm curious what everyone's job is here, who's watching, or if they have a job. Whether it's a dentist or a homemaker. person who makes homes. Gingerbread homes. No.
What if people actually lived in gingerbread houses? Like people make huge gingerbread houses people lived in.
That would be
Tasty.
tasty.
You're like walking and you're taking a walk and then you see this house made out of gingerbread and stuff. So like you just sneakily take a piece and snap.
Instead of saying, "Get off my lawn," people would be saying, "Stop eating my house."
Yeah. I'm not working right now, but I'm working on my portfolio for college for digital media design.
Oh, very
It's
cool.
just cool art.
Very cool. Jose,
Oh,
I believe is how you pronounce that. Very cool. Digital media design. What is involved in that? Is that like graphic design, like logos and stuff like that? Or does it encompass a lot of different things? I'm curious. Are you gonna be specializing in anything?
someone put up eyes.
I get a lot of requests to do logos, and that's just something that I know that I'm not very good at, so I say that no, I don't do logos. So I'll refer them to other people who I know specialize in logos. But for me, I specialize in cartoon art and comics.
But what if their logo is cartoon art?
Then I would take it on, or if they need a cartoon element for their...
Edhilm says, my work is being a professional musician. I play in my family band, the Moors. We travel
Very
around
cool.
the country.
That is really cool. That sounds like a fun job for someone who knows how to play a musical instrument.
Yeah.
The Moors. Are you on... Do you have anything online that we'd be able to listen to?
Jos Coolert says, yeah, thank you. The first year is an overall course on graphic design, photography, illustration, and web design.
Oh, very cool.
The T&H Hub says, wow, this is so neat.
The T&H Hub. Oh. What does that stand for? Oh, is that the Tulips and Honey Hub? I think I've seen you guys on somewhere before.
Jos Coolert says, but I will major in a new class for game design that starts in the second year.
Oh, very cool. That'd be fun. I tried to get into game design a few years ago.
Oh.
But
the T&H Hub says that's right, thanks, happy face.
Yeah, I tried to get into game design a few years ago, but to no avail. I had like 3 interviews with this one company up in Madison, but they decided to go with someone else.
So like board game design?
No,
like
it was like mobile game. It was to be a mobile game 2D artist. So like designing all the props and the characters and stuff like that.
Cool.
I just thought that would be a really fun job, but
that would be.
I've done a little bit of that in my freelance work for small startup companies, but I've never worked for like a studio doing that kind of thing, which I thought would be kind of fun.
Oh, someone just waved. Yeah, doing that would actually be fun.
Mm-hmm. So, let's see here. Did we miss anything? No, I don't think so. Oh, the Moors. I asked about the Moors. Do you have music online that we can check out? If you want to throw up a link to your music, that'd be cool. We have a family in our church who does music every once in a while for singing in church, for the worship music aspect of our service. And it's always really fun to see them up there playing all their instruments and singing. One of them plays the mandolin, one plays piano, one does the hand drum thing. He sits on a box and pounds on it. Box drum, I don't know what it's called.
Musical box.
The music box. Yes.
Oh, the T&A Chub says, "How are you drawing and talking at the same time? I can't walk and talk without getting hurt. Ha ha ha." Right
now, I'm just making dots, so it's not taking much concentration. Normally, like when I'm drawing, like if I was drawing this cat right here, I was concentrating on it and not talking much.
Which is why I do the talking for you.
Yes, my son Donovan is here, and he's manning the camera, waving at people and reading questions. And so he's doing some of the talking for me, which is nice.
Saves your breath but takes out mine.
That's right. That's the plan.
Trying to murder me? I'm out of here.
Oh. Just make you quiet for a little bit. So this is a rope made out of sand, so that's why I'm putting a bunch of dots on it. And try to get to heaven by works is you might as well just be trying to climb to the moon on a rope of sand. That's what Whitefield would say. Anyways. Do you need help? Yeah.
How long?
I don't know, as long as you need. Alright, it's time to take a break from this. I'll probably come back on later. Finish this up.
It's fine.
I'm almost done anyway.
Just finish. Okay, just finish and then you can.
I just have to put a bunch of dots on here.
Oh, yeah. Don't rush.
Okay.
The girls are in trouble.
Alright. Sounds good. Alright, I'll finish up these dots and then I'll be done with this live stream. I'm going to go help in the homeschooling department. And then we will be back later maybe to do some colors. See, even talking while doing these dots is a little bit of trouble.
Is writing words hard while talking?
Yes. Because I would write probably what I was saying instead of what I can't even talk, was supposed to be writing. And I will even use some sort of like pixelated brush when I'm coloring the sand to make it look even more like sand and give it some sparkles here and there. But this is just to give a little bit of the effect without using the colors too
sorry,
much.
it took me a while to post the above post.
Above post. Oh. The one about the music, maybe? No worries. No worries. Alright. Well. Oh. One more thing here. I'm gonna add this.
I thought you already did that.
I did the sketch for it.
Yeah.
And I did the cats. The cat's meow. That's the cat's meow.
Looks good.
And George Whitefield. He should probably be. He should probably be like a.
Oh, the Moors are on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Our website is www.themoorsband.com. We have videos on there too.
Awesome. I will check those out. Thanks for sharing. And works. A man gets to heaven by works. I would as soon think of climbing to the moon on a rope of sand.
George Whitefield.
All right, so that is our stream for today. I'll be back with you later on. You can find more RefToons at RefToons.com. Oh no, Donovan.
I'm trying to switch it.
And
Thank you for
check
sharing.
us out on.
God bless y'all.
Thank you. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.